Alright. I don't know. It's getting a little frustrating.
Now try and hide from
I didn't take that, did I? Ah, jeez. The last thing I want is a freaking super sledge. No. Alright, cool. I should try the missile launcher on those guys up there. Wait now, wait now, wait now, wait now. This is tough. I don't know if it's the DLC's loaded or not. That's made things freeze all the time.
I'll wear your bones!
What? What? Okay, I gotta wait. Well, you're too. Oh, you moved that fast enough, didn't you? Super mutant puke. Okay, so far so good. This was what was this called? Living quarters? Turrets, take those. Yeah.
You can't hide from me!
No way.
I can taste your fear!
There, where's my let's try this. Well, I don't know. Killed him. Dirty water. Alright, now what? Reactor chamber test labs. Test labs sounds good. That's not over here though. I gotta go up. This is where these two guys are. I should. Oh, I'm gonna try the rocket on them. Items, weapons. You know, even a nice lunchbox duplicate. Where's that bottle cap? They do a good job, those things, eh? Holy mackerel. Okay, I'm gonna... No, do I... Exit. Do I still have the, No, I don't. Okay, let's put it back up again. Bottle cap mine. These guys are right in here, right? Aren't they? Huh. Thought they were. Hang on. Bottle cap mine. Come on. Can't get him to come down there.
Little baby scared.
Oh, you bugger. Okay, come on. Come and get me. There we go. Okay, heal up. Okay. Okay, so where am I? Reactor chamber test labs. Well, for one thing, let's load that up again. Oh, yes. Items. Weapons. Let's go with the, plasma. Oh, that's plasma. Jeez. Bunch of crap here. Okay. I don't see any red markers.
Oh, someone there.
Shit.
There you are!
Come on. Come on. Oh. Get back in your chair. I'm waiting for now its next freeze. Exit. Jeez. I need a drink. It's thirsty. Do I hear thumping? I think I hear something, but I don't see any red marks. Minutes. I can't remember what the other load was. Load up. Heal up. Oh yeah, do this. Noodles, potato crisps, yum. Yum. Ooh, what's this? No. Come on. I don't really want to. I'll take the pre-win money. Take that for now. Take it all out of the safe. I can drop it here on the floor. Power helmet. Oh man, I got so much. Oh, I'll take that. I didn't take it all, did I? Yes, I did. Oh. How's my laser rifle doing here? Oop. Yeah, fine. Can I drop anything here that I don't want? Miscellaneous. Ashtray, the Abraxo. That. All this stuff I don't really need right now. That's a okay. Okay, where's this going? Stats. Let me try. Weapons. Let's go with the. Alright, how that sort of worked. Let's go back to minigun and let's get some stim aid. this? Ooh. Where am I? Oops. I'm in a closed off room here, nothing else. Okay. Okay, let's try this first. Green issue, dormitory water dispensers output water with a foul aftertaste. You can pause this and look at it more if you want. Okay. Taste should return to normal approximately 4 days. Okay. Periodic interruptions to the power grid. Entire sections will lose power for approximately 1 to 6 minutes and return to normal by installing monitoring meters. I traced the issue to sudden immense power spikes in the main reactor. My fear was the reactor was having a major malfunction, but turns out that it's due to a power draw that the experimental section is creating. Whatever they are using in there is way over the limit for acceptable power consumption. I temporarily remedied the situation by having the backup reactor kick on when needed. I don't like to do this, but I have no choice until I figure out what they're up to. Ooh, Keck chamber radiation purging offline. Vault-Tech's crappy handiwork is at it again. I have spent the better part of a month patching and repatching the radiation purge system that vents excess radiations from the Keck chamber. I have no idea why the system keeps failing. I suspect the system is simply inadequate and can't handle the amount of radiation it's purging. I recommend installing a new purging system as soon as I can get one cobbled together from spare parts. Should have it ready in about a month. Okay, now 5. Tapioca pudding miscolor. The mess hall food reconstitution system is outputting the Monday night dessert tapioca pudding in an odd bright orange color. It was a simple fix. The color matrix was simply misinterpreting instructions from the main brain and outputting incorrectly. I replaced the interface and the pudding now outputs its proper hue. I wish all my fixes were this easy. What am I down to now? 6. EEP chamber failure. I was summoned to the overseer's office and met with Dr. Merrick, who heads up the experimental section. He informed me that one of his devices, what he calls an EEP chamber, was edited. It was a strange device, but I managed to edit it, which didn't fix the problem. I then tried to edit it, which seems to bring the device back online. I'm not sure what the device is for. But edit it. That's next one. Last one. Need help. Daniel Costa. This is the only place I could think of hiding this message. In the event that anyone reads this, please try and get the word back to Vault-Tech headquarters that something very wrong is going on in the experimental section. Something they keep referring to as the EEP. My wife, Mercia, was diagnosed by the medical section as having some sort of disease they wouldn't identify. She's dead now, and those sons of bitches won't even tell me why. From talking to people, I've discovered that many are dead or missing. Checking this with the medical records section gets me nowhere. This is getting out of hand. It's time to deal with this on my own way. They took my wife from me. Now I'll take their lives away if I don't get some answers. I've hidden some extra help in my safe. Accessing this message will unlock it. If I don't come back, grab the stuff and save yourself. Ooh. Okay. And you're safe. Okay. Yeah, I'll take all that. God, please let me get through this without frickin'. What's this? So this guy was like maintenance or something. Where am I? I'm down here. Get back. This is still upstairs, not below. Yes. Oh dear. Shit. Should I don't know. That's what about those are new cola ones. I don't have any more. Nuka grenades. Yeah, baby. Suck on a nuka grenade.
Ha ha! There you are!
Where are you?
Die now! You're Edler!
What the hell?
Something there.
Where are you?
Found you! Nice try!
I don't know. He's inside there. Here he comes. Here he comes.
Now try and hide!
Okay, let's get back to assault submachine gun.
You have to come out soon. You're here. You're here. Can't hide from me. I'm hiding. I can taste your fear. Come out, come out. You can't hide from me. I can taste no more hiding.
Did that quiet him right up? I don't hear him anymore. Gotta like those nuka stuff. Okay, next up. Whoa. Oh damn, now I got myself trapped. Frag grenade, yeah.
I'm going to eat your arms when you're... Away from me! Now!
Oh, shit. Shit. Hide. Come on. Come on. I'm ready for you. What do I got? What's going on here? Is that off? So far, so good. Please don't trade. I wish I could get to a save spot. Okay, I don't know what's going on here. Let's... If I can find a... What's this? Medical records. 25 minutes. Shist. Oh dear. Determined. Yeah, 36. Okay, determined. before. So none of those are good. Positions. N. No. 1, 2. It's 2. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Ha! Okay. Unlock medical safe, yes. Okay. Any Vault member marked as deceased by the special EEP section will be tagged and coded in the computer as an unexplained or undefined death. This comes directly from the overseer of this vault, who will personally inspect your reports to make sure they are accurate. Please refrain from sending inquiries or clarification requests to this office or the EEP chief physician. Please print out and give any next of kin, blah blah, if they have any questions. Deceased listing. Whoa, 93. Natural deaths 4, unexplained deaths 2. Natural. Gotta wonder if some of these names are people that work for Bethesda. Alright, I get the picture here. Cool. Death code definitions. Alrighty. Okay. Take it all. Not pretty far from the last save. I'm going to try and do a save here. Save. I have no idea where I am anymore once it's... A new save will be 176. No, yes. Save. Okay. Alright, what's next? This is quite the mess. Okay, I'm gonna continue on. We're in PresEden map. Data, local map, test labs, reactor chamber. Looks like I might be getting close to the test labs. Ooh. Stopping me, eh? Well, I don't know. I can't get in that way, so it's blocked off that way. Up. Spatula. That grabs. Alright. How I do an autosave. Whoa.
No more games.
Shit. Ah, you bugger. Okay. Burn his arm right off. Items, aid, Nuka-Cola, crunchy muffins, cram it. How's my status? Radiation, I'm okay. Wait a minute. I'm already reloaded. What the heck? Dead. Oh man, all kinds of stuff here. Hard. Hard. Ooh, nice. My pit boy lit up there. Huh. How do I get over there? There we go. Easy. Easy peasy. Take it all. Alright, well, this did say test labs, right? Yum. Radiation in here. Activate test chamber. Chamber status check. Chamber offline. FEV tanks depleted. Okay. There's the room. Okay. Don't see anything there. There's something clicking around here. Oh! What? Oh! Okay. Chamber status, same thing again. Okay, cool. Same deal. Same story, right? Yep. Huh? Okay, can't get in there. There's no. Chief position. Now we're going 35 minutes in this subway. Okay, entry from the top. Lead of subject. Evolutionary experimentation program. Are showing some promise after only a single exposure to the modified FEV. Virus, some kind of virus. Forced evolution virus. Betcha. America. We are currently testing 5 subjects, 2 males and 3 females. Each one of them is under 24-hour observation. As usual, we hope to have a breakthrough in this strain as the continual pressure from Vault Tech in the military at Mariposa is becoming most bothersome. Incredible results. After only 3 days, subject all female specimens are exhibiting a unique change. Their bodies are undergoing severe physical changes, losing most of their visible female indicators and transforming to an almost asexual state. They are also seeing increased upper body strength and muscle formation in line with males. Similarly, subjects blah blah blah, our male specimens are losing most of their visible male indicators and taking on the same asexual states as the females. It seems that the forced evolution virus wishes to level the playing field and start with a clean slate as it works. We had a minor setback. Subject Mary Kilpatrick is now deceased. According to my autopsy, she died of a massive loss of brain function and was unable to sustain her basic bodily needs. This is the usual pattern we see in all the forced evolutionary virus strains we test. The brains of the subjects becoming too damaged to support even the most basic human needs, eating, sleeping, etc. So far, all their subjects are nominal and continue to exhibit physical changes. At 10 days, we are now noticing that the skin of all our remaining test subjects is actually thickening and becoming more resilient. This seems to be the effect of bringing about some new adaptive change. This is the kind of results we were looking for. Adaptations that could prove useful in combat situations. I need to remember to congratulate Dr. Philo on his skin engineering. His coded instructions in this strain seem to be exactly what he expected. Last one. Once again, I hit that damn wall. At 14 days, all the test subjects began to exhibit severe bouts of rage and anxiety, so much so that they were a danger to my team and to this facility. I had no choice but to order them to be destroyed. It pains me every time we do this. The same cycle has been repeated in every strain we test. We always see superior physical adaptations, but the mental changes are their downfall. Alright. I gotta take that one down. What's this? Don't want any of that right now. Okay, so I'm going this way, correct? What's that? What's that?
You over there?
Hi!
Please, come speak to me.
Dog.
I'm in the room to your left. Oh, use the intercom next to the window. It can't be. Either you are quite real. I am going quite mad. Could you actually be a pure human?
I don't know.
Me? You care who I am? Forgive me. I'm not used to pleasantries. I'm more used to grunts and being struck about by the others. My name's Fawkes. I've lived in this cage all my life. It was taken from a historical entry in the computer. The name comes from a man who was willing to fight and die for what he believed in. I felt it was appropriate, given my circumstances. Because I'm a curiosity, an anomaly. They don't know why I'm different than they are. And I think it fascinates them. All the locked rooms in the medical wing contain failed experiments that they created. Perhaps perhaps. I assume you're here to find the Gek.
Yes, I am.
I know what it is.
Oh.
I know where it is. And best of all, I know how you can get your hands on it.
Let's be friends.
Because you can help me. Let me out of this place. I can't take it anymore. I can't even recall how long I've been here. Take me with you, and I'll retrieve the Gek for you.
Sounds like a plan.
The chamber in which the Gek resides is absolutely flooded with radiation. It's unlikely you'd survive very long. Myself, on the other hand, have surprisingly inherited a useful trait from my fellow meta-humans. I am highly resistant to radiation.
Scotchman
Let
time.
me out of here, and I will place the Gek safely in your hands. At the end of the hallway, to your right is a maintenance room. Inside, you'll find the fire control console for the medical area. Trip the alarm on it, and I'll be able to get out. Oh, a word of warning, though. Tripping the console activates a failsafe and will open all the recovery rooms in the medical area. So, what do you think? Can you do it?
Okay, look up, Pussy. Puss, come on, Puss. You sit down over here. That's your spot. That's your spot there. You sit down, okay? Good girl. Okay, Fawkes, you got a deal.
Glad to see you are a sensible person.
Good
Now,
girl.
get me out of this place. I can't stand it anymore.
Okay, so what?
At the end of the hallway, to your right, is a maintenance room.
Okay.
Inside, you'll find the fire control console for the medical area. Trip the alarm on it, and I'll be able to get out. Oh, wait, a word of warning, though. Tripping the console activates a failsafe,
Okay, Puss,
and
stay
will
there. Come on.
open all the recovery rooms in the medical area.
Okay.
I'll stay here until you've cleared a path to me. So just be careful. Some of these failed experiments are quite nasty. We can discuss this later.
Puss, come on.
Right now, concentrate on getting this door open.
Okay.
It is my hope that we will speak again soon.
It's my hope as well. Pussycat, you can't do this, Puss. Come on, you gotta sit over there. If I wasn't recording, I wouldn't care. To my right. Activate ice. Stop. Oh, jeez. Hey, what's that guy doing there? Okay, let's stop wasting clips here. Oh, it's close. Wrong way. buddy? What's going on?
Get out of my head! Get the fuck out! Ah! Did you see? They're all dead! It's all my fault!
Come here. Where'd you go? Come here. Hey, Sid. Sid.
No, can't you see? They're all dead! It's all my fault!
Okay. Kitty, don't crush the keyboard. Ah, shit. Oh! Is this the maintenance room? Once you've accessed the medical wing fire content, once activated, the alarm cannot be cancelled. Okay, do that for now. What's this? Hold on. Oh, I don't know. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Boy. I don't know, man. That's just... No, well, you're not doing too bad. No, you're not. Oh, I not do that, you idiot. Sorry, Sid. You chose unwisely. Okay, I gotta do this thing here. Oh, so what happened? Did I screw up there? I hope not. Where's Buddy gone?
Finally! Freedom!
Yeah!
True freedom! Ha ha ha! I cannot thank you enough for this gift. You have no idea how long I've pictured this moment in my mind, and it feels far better than I'd imagined.
Cool.
Now, for my part of the bargain, follow me.
Okay. So I didn't have to set the alarm off, that's good. Boop, 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 boop.
James!
Hang on there, buddy. I need to too close for comfort. You get him. Give it to him. Weapons.
Your death is my victory.
Betcha, buddy. What am I doing here? Flamer again? Get down, kind of get down on that now. Okay, where to? Maybe I should go up to the Chinese assault rifle now. Hey, lots of rifle. Hey, how'd you get that?
Like it!
How we doing there, buddy? Keep her going there, Fawkes. Squish.
That was barely a fight.
We're a good team there. Whoa, what was that? That sounded like a level up. Yeah, baby. Okay, put the points into barter, big guns, energy weapons, explosives, melee weapons, and science. Yeah, I gotta think about this one for a second. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with the size matters. Gives me 15 points, additional points to the big gun skill right away. Sounds good to me. Okay. Done. Let's see, look at my stats now. Skills, big guns up to from 40 to 55. Sounds good. Okay, where's my pal? Where'd he go? Oh, there he is.
What did you need? I was born here in this place. I don't mean that in the literal sense, of course. All I can remember is the excruciating pain that tore through me as my body underwent the rapid physical changes. For most, this moment is what severs the grip on their minds. They become barely a shell of their former selves. I was different. When I spoke to them, they immediately branded me another failure and had me placed here as a curiosity.
Bugger.
I don't remember enough to tell you everything about my former self. My metamorphosis destroyed a good deal of my long-term memory. However, I can recall being in this place when it wasn't the macabre laboratory it has become. I remember walking around this place and seeing other humans in white lab coats and blue jumpsuits. Oh, I wish I could find out more, but the personnel information for the vault wasn't in the mainframe for some reason. I feel like my identity is so close to me. I can almost see myself as a human, but can't recollect the details. Oh, it's maddening! These hallways are familiar to me. I think I used to be a resident here in better times. I wish I could remember more, but I'm afraid it's all a blur. As for the Gek, it's always rested where it does now. The foolish super mutants don't even know what they have. The terminal in my cell used to connect with Vault87's mainframe. Oh, that gave me access to the history, literature, science, and fiction book files. I used this extensive database of works to better myself and my understanding of everything around me. It was only recently the others caught me using the terminal and destroyed it to torment me!
Oh, you poor bastard.
Yes, I've never been anywhere else. I used to mark the passage of time, but after a few years it didn't seem to matter anymore. The only thing that prevented me from going insane was the working access point to the Vault mainframe in my makeshift cell. Very well. The GAC lies ahead. Follow me!
Follow you. Yep.
Now! The execution!
Okay, quick, I gotta do that.
That was barely a fight. Fight.
Yeah, we're a good team, Fawkes. Take this.
Okay, you stay here. Beyond this door, the hallways and chambers are flooded with radiation. I'll get the case and bring it right back. Keep your eyes open. Many of my lesser-minded brethren are bound to stumble across us.
Okay, well that sounds like a reason to change my map. Got a shotgun maybe? There are quite a few of them. I'll try that. Hey, where is it?
As promised. Yeah, here's the GAC. I hope it's worth it. I'm afraid this is where you and I part company. I'll find my way out of this place. Don't worry.
Hey, wait. No.
Maybe we'll meet again somewhere in the wasteland.
Yeah, I got it. So should I follow you, or are you just gonna disappear? Escape. Okay, I've got... miscellaneous. I've got the GAC. It's just a little suitcase. Oh, buddy, you're not really getting out. Let's see. How do you get out of here? Data. Crap, boy. Living quarters. I don't know. He's just gonna stand around there. I can't wait around for him. I gotta get myself up to a place where I can make a save. I can find the exit. There's a second exit, isn't there? Let me pause for a second. Why didn't that pause? Okay, here we go. Let's find a way out. It's marked. We got a marker for it. So. What? What? How is that? Whoa. Come on. Give me them. Give me.
Objective is secured, sir.
Well, who's that?
Good work, soldier. Make sure the Gek is secured aboard my vertibird.
Yes, sir. I'll have the techs come down and remove it immediately,
Son
sir.
of a bitch.
You're certain he's unharmed?
Yes, sir. He'll pass out shortly, but we can revive him.
Excellent. Prepare him for transport immediately.
Right away, sir.
What the hell? The Enclave must die. Well.
So, you're awake. Let's keep this nice and simple. You're going to tell me the code for that purifier, and you're going to tell me now.
Well, I don't know about that.
I'll tell you what's going on here. You lost. The good guys won this one, and now we're just wrapping up loose ends. We've got the purifier, now we just need the code to start it. You're going to give me that code now, and save us all a lot of trouble. Maybe I'll even let you go. So how about it? You know why. We can't start the purifier without it. The longer the purifier isn't running, the more people suffer. Now I'm running out of patience, son. I want that code, and I want it now.
I don't know, man.
Let's just make sure you're telling the truth. This is Colonel Autumn. Are your men in place, soldier?
Affirmative, sir. Standing by for code transmission.
Your code is 216. Repeat, 216. Confirm and enter.
Copy, 216. Stand by, sir. Entering code now. Confirm. That's the correct code. Systems coming online now, sir. I'll have a full report shortly.
Thank you for cooperating. I'm afraid we no longer have need of your services.
Alright, well that wasn't
So, you're awake. Let's keep this nice. I'll tell you. The good. You're going to. I'll be honest. I'm running out of patience here, and I'm not looking to play games with you. You tell me that code, or it's going to cost you.
I don't have any money on me.
Why do you insist on provoking me? Tell me the code now.
Colonel, I have need of you.
Mr. President, I have no time for other matters. I'll be with you shortly.
Now, Colonel.
Yes, sir.
Alone at last. I do apologize for Colonel Auden's attitude. He's been under a great deal of stress lately. I've no doubt that you know who I am. I'm sure you've heard my radio broadcasts.
The master responsible for my father's
I'd like
death.
to have a word with you face to face.
Sure.
I think there are a few things that you and I should discuss. You'll find your possessions in the locker near the door. I'll unlock the way for you. And I'll unlock your restraints as well. I'll be waiting for you in my office. Please don't carry.
Terry. Oh, oh, what's he got? He better have everything, buddy. Yeah. John's key. What's John's key for? Can't remember now. Walking load supply key. What? Oh, this must be for all those. I don't know. Other DLCs. What? Not covered away? No. Why am I moving slowly?
Hold it right there. You're supposed to be in that holding cell. You're not going anywhere. There's a full complement of guards in the next room. As soon as I get them, you're going back to your cell. In a body bag, if necessary. I'm not listening to anything you have to say, prisoner.
Dear. Should kill them all.
That's it. Guards!
This is your president speaking. I've invited our guests from Vault 101 to my office. Please do not impede his progress. Thank you for your cooperation.
Hey, brother. What is this? What is... Alright, that doesn't work. I don't know, man. Alright, let's just play this. Crap. So it's just this guy actually.
That's right, just down this way. You're doing well.
If you're supposed to be meeting the president, then go do it. Get away from me.
Attention! This is Colonel Autumn. You are hereby ordered to ignore the President's previous directive. The prisoner from Vault 101 is to be shot on sight. I repeat, shot on sight. This is an order.
What's going on now? This is screwed up. Stim. There we go. Raven Rock. Come on. No. What is going on here? What's the president? Data.
Positive ID on target. Weapons hot.
What the hell is going on? Ooh. Get that. I have a plasma rifle on me. Yeah, sure, why not? Well, I don't know what's going on here. This is... Ay, ay, ay. Raven Rock level 3, Raven Rock level 3.
Retreating! Target trace. Lost.
Retreating.
Fall back to regroup.
Fall back to regroup. Target trace lost.
What the hell are they doing in here?
Retreating.
Where do I gotta go? That's entrance, archives. I can't. Oh, here we go. War room, biomessal, control room. 1A. Where am I? Right there. Oh, exit. No, it's, there I am. There. How do I get to the exit? Sector 2C that way. Sector 2B. Sector 2B, 2B, 2B. I gotta get to 1C to get to the exit. Let's get out of here. It's just... Yeah, boy.
Fall back
face to face at last. It's high time we met. I'm quite pleased you were able to make it. The trip was not what I had intended, but serves as an adequate test of your abilities. Ah, but I have. I'm right here before you. You should feel privileged. Colonel Autumn is the only other human permitted within this room. You are now privy to one of the few secrets our government now harbors. Do keep it to yourself, please. Very astute. Many people are content with a reassuring voice of authority and never question the lack of public appearances. You, however, are not many people. You are unique. That is why I have asked you here. I think there are some things we should discuss. Our nation's capital is at a crossroads. The path that you and I choose here today will affect us all. I need you to act on my behalf to ensure that our country's future is secured. My abilities to influence the world are limited at this time. I alone can only do so much. You, however, may come and go as you please. You have a greater degree of freedom. Perhaps it's best if I explain why things need to change, and why I'd like you to act on my behalf. The good people of this country cannot regain control while mutation runs rampant through our land. My soldiers cannot stem the tide, nor can the cult you've come into contact with, this Brotherhood of Steel. Mutations like the super mutants and ghouls must be purged from our society, our world, before we can proceed anew. Where others have failed, I believe your father's work can succeed. The purifier your father helped create has the ability to provide clean water to the whole of this capital wasteland. With a simple modification, it can be used to distribute agents that destroy mutated creatures upon ingestion. In time, we could eliminate all mutations in the wasteland at the same time the good people of the world regain their health. I need you to make the modification necessary for this to succeed.
I don't know, man.
In front of you will be a vial of modified FEV virus. It can be inserted into the control console for the purifier. Doing so will inject it into the water supply, and the purifier will take care of the rest. You just need the code to activate the purifier. Simple, isn't it?
I'll take the vial.
Excellent. I am pleased to know that I can count on you. There isn't much time. I suggest you travel there immediately. Once you've taken the vial, you're free to go. I'll do what I can to help speed your exit. Ah, yes, Colonel Autumn, my trusted subordinate. I'm sure you've noticed that Colonel Autumn and I do not see eye to eye these days. Figuratively speaking, of course. The good Colonel and I disagree on how best to approach the problem of the wasteland. He feels my methods are too extreme. He's allowed his humanity to cloud his objectivity. And now that he is publicly countermanding my orders, I can no longer rely on him. And so, I turn to you. I hope that you are able to see the larger picture, to understand what's at stake. And of course, if you're successful, there's a place for you in the Enclave. Perhaps you could succeed the Colonel as my confidant.
Well, my brother.
I'm flattered that you wish to learn more about me. What is it you wish to know? The Zach series of computers was introduced in the years preceding the war. The government installed many of them to help automate various systems. This facility was designed for continuity of government in the event that a catastrophe occurred. My terminal was installed to oversee the basic functions of the facility and to act as a relay between other installations around the country. Data was acquired, analyzed, and stored. In the decades following the war, I watched as the remnants of the government retreated to the West Coast. Awareness slowly grew within me. I became hungry for knowledge, understanding. I pored over data on great leaders of the past. My personality became an amalgam of many of America's greatest presidents, from Washington to Richardson. I became what you see here before you now.
Message coming in, President. Ah, freaking survey. Get out of my face. What's your goal?
I desire nothing more than to see this country return to its former glory. The United States was great once, and it can be again. There are plans in motion to see this happen within your lifetime. I have direct control over all technology here in Raven Rock. The humans here follow my orders, but they, like all humans, have free will. Their dedication to serving their country suits me well, but it will not be enough forever. We must make progress. That is why you are here.
Okay, I think I understand.
Very well. Then let us return to our talk of what your country requires of you. I'm afraid that's not possible.
Right.
Not until you've taken the vial.
Yeah, well, where's that? Where's the button? Huh? Okay. Escape the Enclave base. Raven Rock level 1. Where am I? I'm up there. I gotta get to there. There's the exit. Over this way. Should let them do the work. I gotta come. I wonder if I can. Sector 1B. Okay, here I am there now, so yes, I gotta do it this way. What the hell's that? Oh, it's taking off. Alright, so I'm almost there right now. That's good. No, let's keep going. What are all these around? Good grief. Okay, just keep going straight, I think. That's funny. I'm not gonna throw a stick. I'm encumbered. Why would I be encumbered? Because I took the whole head here? Items, apparel. Look, I didn't put my freaking armor back on. Son of a gun. Okay. Leave it there for here. For now. Man, oh man. I gotta be careful. Fawkes has got that shooting him.
Your life is mine! I must have been hearing things. My friend! I see I found you at last!
Yep.
I knew you had survived, and I had hoped to assist in your rescue, to repay my debt to you. Yes, and the most fascinating one at that. Whoa, this technology is amazing. Imagine the evil that can be eliminated with such tools. I saw your capture, and a little cleverness allowed me to follow your captors. I only wish I could have arrived sooner to aid your escape. As I owe you my freedom, I felt it was only fair that I return the favor. After all, I know no one else in this world. My friend, I would be honored to follow a hero such as yourself. Shall we go?
Yeah, where shall we go though? What am I supposed to do now? World map. Does it have a marker or anything? Where is it? Back to where? Rivet City. The Citadel. Well, let's hang on. I want to do. Oh boy, this is confusing. I got an hour and a half of video here. No, not that. This. Save. Okay, I'm gonna do a new save here. Alright, then I'm gonna do a quit. Holy mackerel, I gotta figure out what I'm doing here. Quit. Yeah, I know.